Hello everyone, hope you're doing fine. My name is Rohan and welcome to this Git and GitHub complete guide. This video is going to be pretty interesting in this series because today we are gonna explore some basic commands of Git. So before that, I hope you have installed this vscode and Git in your system looking at the previous video. So once you have done this, for checking that Git is successfully installed in your system or not, just click on this icon and you will get terminal out here. Go to this terminal and type git minus minus version, whatever the platform you are in. It will show a version that is installed in your system. It is highly chance that your version is different from mine. So if you're Linux, this platform will change, or Mac. So this message, if you get this message, it is depicting that the Git is successfully installed in your system and we are good to go. Suppose you are not getting this icon in your VS Code, just go to view and click on this terminal. You will get the same thing out here. So we'll clear this and look at to a slide that we discussed in the previous videos. So we have this Git now in our environment. So we'll be setting up this particular environment today, and we'll be exploring some commands like git commit and git add, git init, git status. So let's start. For the some further coming videos, we'll only be exploring this server part because we don't have a GitHub account. But when the time comes where we'll be contributing to the open source and creating our own GitHub repository and learn to use how to fork or clone and various things in GitHub. So at that time we'll be using this server and communicating with this server with the git push command. And also there are various commands like git clone or git pull or git fetch. We'll be using that also. So as of now we'll be only concentrating on this dev environment. So let us look how we can create this dev environment. So we'll be moving to our VS Code. So in this VS Code, I have opened a folder known as Git Practical. So you can go here and do so. Open a folder. So once you do that, your folder name will be shown up here. So I told you to install VS Code because it will be useful for understanding Git. Even we don't have VS Code, we can simply understand Git with the terminal as well. But I'll highly recommend to download this VS Code for better understanding, because VS Code also provides us something known as this source control tab. So in this source control tab, you can directly initialize a repo and work in the dev environment that we talked about and publish to GitHub from directly with a button click, and everything you can do from the GUI without going to the command line interface. But we won't be doing anything with the GUI, we will be doing everything from this terminal. So let's move on and check out our first command, that is git init. So before that I want to show, if you don't initialize the git in your system, it will throw an error. So if you directly do any of the git command, suppose git status or git commit or git add, so it will show not a git repository. It means the git is not initialized. So first and foremost, for using git in a folder, you just initialize with the git. So once you initialize the folder with git, it will keep track the file changes in your folder. So I'll clear this for now and initialize this folder with git. So before doing that, I want to show that some hidden files in this folder. So for checking hidden files, we just type the command ls-a. So this a is for all, so it shows dot and dot dot. These are pre-initialized metrics that helps you to change the folders. So once you do cd dot dot, so you will be executing this dot dot and it will take you to the previous folder. We'll not be doing that here. So before initializing Git, I'll test that this ls-a. So there are only two hidden files. So let's do our first git command, that is git init, to initialize the git folder. So git init. So once you initialize it, it says initialize empty git repository in this particular folder. As you can see, there is also one file that is .git. So but you can't see that file out here. So if I do ls, you won't be able to see that. If I do ls -l, you will be able to see that .git file. So there is a hidden file known as .git, which will come once you do git init. This .git file is used to track the changes of file in our folder. So from now, if we create anything in this folder, it will be tracked by this .git file. So there are various things in that git folder actually which help us to track. So let us check out that git folder once. So we'll do cd, that is for change directory .git. This .git is actually a folder. So once we do that, you can see here it tells us it's in git directory. This master is also will be seeing in the further videos what does this master means. This master is actually a branch. We'll be seeing this master when we actually study branching. So once I do ls, you can see inside this git repo there are many things in this git repo. So there are head, there are description, there are config, there are reps. These reps are very yet another useful folder. If you go inside rev, there are head, there are tags. So there are many folders. We won't be exploring this as much because this folder is not touched in any way. It is left as it is. It is exclusively changed by git. So we won't be touching. We'll be just seeing what it just consists of. So we'll go into head, and you can see if I do, there is no heads right now. So we'll be coming to this folder after we do various things in the further more video. I just wanted you to see this particular files or folders that is considered in the .git folder. So we'll be going out of this folder and going to our master branch. So we'll be start calling this master branch for like later remembering. We'll definitely explore this in the branching concept. So right now everything we'll be doing in the master branch. So let's start. We have initialized our folder with the git init command. So now we'll be creating a file known as hello.txt. So once I create this file and you do git status, this is yet another command, git status, that gives status of the git folder. So as you can see, untrack file, so it is git add to include in what will be committed. So if you do git add and file, it will be included in the staging area. So I told you, if you do git add, it will transfer from the working directory to the staging area. So once you do this, and suppose I write hello world and save it. So once again I give git status is the same thing. So here comes our next command, that is git add, and we will be doing hello.txt. Yeah, hello.txt. You can also do git add dot if you add each and every folder in the directory to the staging area, but now we will doing hello.txt. So if you do git status, now this git status command is pretty much used every time you change anything in the repository. So now you can see that this red file turns green and it is transferred to the staging area, as it says git rm -cas file name to unstage. So you can see that it is in the staging area. So now we have done git add, we have done git init, we have got this environment, we have done git add. Now that hello.txt is in this staging area. So we'll be committing this and transferring that to our local repository. So let's do that. So we'll directly do git commit -m. So this git commit is a command and -m is a flag actually. So m for message. So initially what we do, the best practice is whenever you initialize with the git for the first time and commit, we generally write git init, but this is not hard and fast rule. You can write anything, but we'll be going with initial commit. So it's just in double quotes, just like a string message, enter. As you can see, master and root commit, this is actually a commit ID, we'll be seeing later on. You can see initial commit, this is a message. So change one file and one insertion. So if we do git status right now, you can see nothing to commit, working in a clean directory. So we actually did the whole process of this. We initialize this environment, then we git add, git commit, everything that hello.txt is in now this local repository folder. So basically we have achieved that diagram. So now let me go to this file and I will write hello world 2 and hit save. So once you hit save, you'll be see that this file turns yellow, and you do git status, and again you will be seeing that yes, this is the file changes and I need to add it to the local repository. So if I don't change it and save it again, see my cursor is out here. If I bring this here and hit save, so it will turn back to the normal file. So even if you do this space and hit save, this turns yellow and you get status, you get this message that modified file. This mean that Git also track the white spaces and everything, every single thing, every small single thing that you do in that folder or file. So it is very much interesting to explore Git in this way. So we'll just go hello world 2. I'll hit save and I'll do git status. You'll see that this file is modified. Again, do the same process of git, that is git add dot. This time I'll do dot because there is only one file, and for dot you can add every file. So that hello.txt is added to the staging area. Right now it is staged. So for moving from stage area to the local repository, we'll be doing commit. We'll do -m, will this string, we'll pass this message here, that is second commit. So this is also now committed. So once you do git status, you will get a clean working directory. As you can see, you're working in a clean tree. So we have explored basically this slide and this part of thing. We have initialized, we have created a hello world in this directory in a file, then we git add, once we git add it, go to the staging area, one commit with a message, you go to local repository. So basically we have done this process twice. I hope this is clear to you. If it is not clear to you, you can comment down in the section. I'll definitely check it out, and also you can try this 1 or 2 times. It will be super easy for you to move further.